Oh gosh, we won't be able to catch up on these comments. There's a lot of them. All right, good morning, everybody. I think we are live. I am just waiting for YouTube to kick in here. Let's go, YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but YouTube has been giving me errors lately whenever I start a live.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's happened to you guys.
I can see us though.
Yeah, it's working.
Yes. See, my YouTube's just giving us an error. Okay.
Oh, weird.
It's going. It's going. Well, you know what? As long as you guys can see us, I think we're good. Awesome. Okay. I think we're just gonna. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the retreat. This is so weird because I'm normally able to have the YouTube up, but for some reason that's not working right now. So we're just gonna go with what's on StreamYard. I also think I'm lagging a little bit. But yeah, good morning, everybody. I think just because of time, we're going to really zoom through these comments because we've got a really quick presentation just to start about the retreat. And then I'm going to let Sara and Savannah introduce themselves. We're still waiting on Sako to join. I just messaged her to make sure everything was all right. And then we are going to get into the writing sprint. So who is excited? Let us know in the comments below. But yeah, so Destiny's here. And again, guys, we're just going to zip through these because there's lots of people here and we don't have too much time. We're only going till 10 a.m. Michelle is here. Good morning, Night. Still here for another 50 minutes. Good morning, Michelle. Destiny. Shan Curdy. Am I pronouncing that right? Jeannie's here. Sage is here. Amanda's here as well. Everybody's just saying hi. I love it. Veronica's here. I'm sorry. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Okay. Oh, everybody's saying where they're from. That's super fun. Everybody is here. Okay. I'm just going through and showing all the comments, guys. Welcome. We are so excited to have you. I really want to get your names up there, but we are, a little bit pressed for time, and there were a lot of comments before we came on. Sorry for being a wee bit late. I'm going to keep going. Hello, everybody. Good morning. We're so happy to have you here. Oh, that's me. We can just ignore me. All right. Hello. Yay. Oh, today's going to be such a fun day. We're so happy that y'all are here. This is super exciting. Hey, Sara. Hey, Celine. Welcome. Oh, Sara, there's you. I'm just going to ignore you too. Sorry.
Thanks.
All right. I did. Okay. It just jumped, and I'm not even going to try and find my way back, guys, because, yeah. But hello, everyone. Welcome. We've got a really quick presentation about the retreat. And then we are going to jump into the writing sprints. And I think we have a fun game to play this morning. I don't know. Hopefully you guys like it. It might be super lame and we could just trash it all together, but we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fun. I don't know. All right. So I'm just going to share my screen real quick. Oh, wow. You all can see yourselves pretty well, eh? But yeah, so this is a really quick housekeeping thing. Just because I want everybody to know, some people maybe who are here don't necessarily know about the retreat. So I just want to make sure everybody kind of knows how the day is going to flow. Can everybody see the presentation?
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. So today there are 2 streams that are happening throughout the day. So the first stream is sessions. And basically those are all, like, if you want to go to a session, you're going to be learning more so than writing. We've got sessions on book marketing, all things editing, like writing sprints hack, so how to do better at writing sprints. And then we've also got the stream that is the sprint stream. So people that are going to be running writing sprints throughout the day. So on the AuthorTube Retreats channel, there is a playlist for each one, and you can just go and click the next video, and it's all good. So those are the 2 streams. We had an Instagram giveaway before the retreat started happening, and that was posted on the AuthorTube Retreats Instagram. If anybody wants to go and follow us, that would be wonderful. It's AT Virtual Retreats. And author Kimberly Schwartz won the $15 Amazon gift card. If you're posting any videos or pictures of today, please use the hashtag WriteTogetherApart because we would love to be able to find the photos and be able to share them. We've had such a great time leading up to the event, sharing all of the different pictures and all of the different items. So that's super exciting. I'm just going to the Instagram page now too, because we have a new giveaway. TCG Toys, which is my mom, basically. Well, not my mom, but she works for TCG Toys, has donated some puzzles to the event. So if you want to go and take a look at our Instagram, there is a puzzle giveaway on Instagram right now that'll be running throughout today. So yeah, go have a look. And we love puzzles, especially right now when people are at home, not doing too much. So yeah, that's on there. So there's another giveaway running today on Instagram. Now, the big giveaway. So throughout the day, every single session will have a secret word. So I'm pausing right now and I'm telling you guys a secret word. Everybody should bust out their phones, grab a piece of paper, and whatever session you're at, write down the secret word because that is an entry to win more Amazon gift cards. We have 4 $15 Amazon gift cards that we are giving away. So how it works, every session in Sprint today will have a secret word. Write them down, put them in your phone, collect them throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, in the description box, at the end of the day for you, maybe you end the day early, but in the description box of all the events, there is going to be a feedback form for the retreat. So when you go to fill in that feedback form, which please fill in the feedback form, it will help us so much. Put in those secret words separated by a comma, and each of those secret words will be an entry to win a $15 Amazon gift card. So please go ahead and do that. The feedback form helps us, and hopefully, you guys can win something along the way. So the secret word for this stream is actually words. I feel like that's cheating, but whatever, is write together apart. So if everybody wants to take a moment and just, put that on a piece of paper, put it in your notes on the phone, it's write together apart. Yeah. And that way, maybe you can win a gift card. I don't know. I feel like that's fun. I wish I would win a gift card. And then lastly, I just wanted to say that we are at the retreat trying to support not only our local writing community, and I say local, and I mean AuthorTube, like even though it's global, but we've also decided to support the World Health Organization, and we've made a $100 donation to them. So this retreat is really brought together by all of the people today who are donating their time, who are donating their expertise, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to them, and also a big thank you to everybody right now who is working to keep our world running. And that's it. Thank you and welcome. And now I'm going to pass it off to Sara and Savannah to introduce themselves because this is my channel and I'm hoping you guys know me. And if you don't, welcome. And I'm done talking now because I can keep going on forever. All right, Savannah and Sara, I'll pass it over to you guys to introduce yourselves.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Hi guys, I'm Savannah J. Goins. I'm the author of The Gwythinian and The Crevibanian. Let's see, there's one of them. And there's the other one. And I am obviously a writer, and I also work full-time as an exotic animal veterinary technician. And I use some of the cool things that I use in that job into my writing to make it more unique. And I'm also a writing journey consultant, helping people if they're stuck in their writing, helping them be able to find direction and clarity for where to go from there.
Awesome. I'm Sara Lubratt. I, unlike Keelan and Savannah, do not have anything published yet, but we're working on it. I write science fiction and fantasy mostly for YA, but my current book might be adult. Still kind of haven't decided on that one. I make YouTube videos about my writing process and the writing journey that I'm on. And so it's good to be here.
Hey, thanks guys for coming. I think it's always so much fun to do this to do this with other people, and everybody in the comments as well. So I see a lot of people have been commenting. World of Writing had a great question about the secret words. So this secret word for this is write together apart, and that's kind of all one word, even though there's spaces between them. But for each of the secret words at each session, separate it by comma. So it'll be like write together apart, comma, and then next up we have Sako, who is streaming, and we've got Mandy Lynn, who is doing a session. So they'll both have secret words, and it'll be hidden throughout their like streams. So you put write together apart, comma, next secret word, etc. I hope that made sense. I'm sorry it wasn't clear. All right, I posted it right here. So this is the first secret word of the day. We're super excited about it. Everybody's saying yes. Okay, the secret word is such a fun idea. I got it. I'm glad everybody has gotten it. All right. So we've got a game for writing sprints, because this is also a sprint session and we have a game, but I think maybe we do a warm-up sprint. What do you guys think?
I'm up for a warm-up.
Sure.
How does everybody in the comments feel about a warm-up sprint? And if anybody's getting any lag, please just let me know.
I'm seeing some votes for a warm-up sprint.
Warm-up sprint, you're seeing them on YouTube? StreamYard?
Whatever. Oh.
All right, they all came in, like 10 comments at a time. So Sage also says warm-up sprint. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that name. I'm so sorry.
They attend my streams sometimes, and they tell me to just call them D.
D?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. D, yes, warm-up sprint, perfect. I've never done a sprint before. Okay, Sara or Savannah, do you guys want to explain what a sprint is for those who might not know what it is?
Sure. So a writing sprint is kind of like a running sprint, where you have a short-ish amount of time and you write as fast as you can during it. So sometimes it'll be for 5 minutes, or it might be for 20 minutes. Usually a group of people do it together and they decide how long they want to sprint for. And then everybody, gets off their devices for a few minutes, writes as fast as they can, and then everybody comes back together at the allotted time and shares how many words they wrote. And it's not a competition, it's just a fun thing.
Or is it a competition?
I like to look at it as a competition against my past self.
I'm going
to try to write more and more words each time.
Yeah, I guys, I'm 100% kidding. It's not a contest. It's 100% not a contest. But I like the way, Savannah, I do it like you too when I am doing a sprint. Like, I know my record for a 25-minute sprint is 847 words. And the day that I beat that record, I'm going to be like,
nice.
It's a lot of words.
It's a lot of words. I finished and I didn't even realize how fast I was going. And I was like, oh my God, 25 minutes. I'm normally in like the 400s.
Mm-hmm.
Either sounds great. A game is such a good idea. Don't worry. We'll get to the game. We're going to do a really quick warm-up sprint. I'm thinking like 5 to 10 minutes. Does anybody have a fun number they want to do? Sara, Savannah, do you guys have any?
I was waiting for the comments. What about like 7 minutes?
Comments too.
I was kind of thinking 7 as well.
7?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go with 7 then, because let's just jump right into it. Why not?
All right.
I'm gonna put the banner up. We're not doing 15 minutes. That's an old banner, guys. Okay, 7-minute sprint. And I'm not going to share my screen with the timer just because everything's lagging a little bit on my end. And so, we have a lot of people suggesting 5 minutes and 16 seconds or like 16 seconds. So I think y'all might be overruled.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, we'll do 5 minutes and 16 seconds because that's we'll give the people what they want. Okay, so I'm not going to put the timer up. I'm going to try and figure it out during the sprint because everything's just lagging a little bit on my end. So I'm just going to close PowerPoint and a few things to make sure that things keep going well. But Pens at the ready, everybody. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, everybody, that is time. Let me just turn this timer off. Stop. Okay. Cool. How did everybody do?
I revised a page.
Damn, that's pretty good for like
5 minutes. Yeah.
That's nuts.
I'm trying to brainstorm a new ending right now. And so I'm outlining, but I did 111 words.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Once I figured out technical difficulties, I was trying to open the stream on my computer and it wasn't working. And after trying that for 3 minutes, I was like, oh, I should just open it on my phone. And so once I did that, I got 19 words.
Nice. You'll be able to beat your record next time, though.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. All right. Man, lots of people did. Holy crap. So many words. So Tammy got 73 words. Sage got 1 chapter read. Now to go back and make my comments. Oh, so I guess Sage, you're editing today? Ingrid got 106. D got 162. Mel got 110. Crushing it, you guys. Life with Layla. Layla? Layla. Life with Layla. Let me know if I'm mispronouncing that. Got 195. That's crazy. That's a lot of words. Amanda got 111. JL Ray figured out the opening to a new story I'm supposed to be editing. It's all good. Michelle got 155. Emma got a good 150. I don't know. What was that too, Sarah? I think I missed it.
He said that every time he checks the time, I'm staring out the window.
Yeah, for inspiration.
Yeah, sure. We'll call it that.
Yeah. There's no windows in the room. Well, there is, but it's like I'm in a basement right now. All right. Lackin Story Nook. I hope I'm saying that right too. Got 221. Shan Curdy got started and outlined my new nonfiction self-help book today. Ooh, that's exciting. I've never written nonfiction, like other than in school. How about you guys?
Very little.
Yeah.
I've written blog posts and stuff, but not like a nonfiction book. Although I have an idea for one I want to write someday.
Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like I might know kind of what subject area it might be in. Would I know?
Yes.
Okay.
You might. Do you want to guess?
Well, I was thinking it had something to do with dragon wrangling, maybe.
So my nonfiction would not, but fiction would definitely.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all are so secretive.
I don't know. Now I'm super curious.
About my nonfiction?
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of it would have to do with a lot of the things I'm going to talk about in my keynote tonight.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So come to my keynote and you'll have an idea about the nonfiction I will be working on soonish.
And the link to all the sessions, guys, are in the bio. Or like in the description of this video. So you can just like go to the next ones and keep rolling through. RP Lenny got 1,879 words. That's crazy. That's so many words. Oh my God. I don't think I can even type that fast.
That's wild.
Destiny took some notes. Sarah got 69 words. Lol, 69. I had to keep getting up and corralling my dog away from my mom's door. Oh, Sako says she's here. Oh, Sako, I see you. Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry I'm late, but I'm here.
It's okay. I saw the private. It's totally fine. I saw the private chat. Everybody, this is Sako. Okay, before I continue down the how many words everybody has, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit?
Hi, I'm Sako Tumi, also known as Casvoy, and I write horror and paranormal type stuff, and also my channel helps you with branding and marketing your book if you are self-publishing, and also helps you become a witchier witch.
Sako, I love your background right now.
Yeah,
Well, I think my blanket for it. I call it the Sako Schloss.
It is amazing. Sherry got 0 words, but cooking breakfast, which is like totally legit. Jeannie got 51 words, but had to figure in a couple characters, so it took a bit. Totally get it. Also, we only did a 5-minute sprint, guys. Any words. It normally takes me 5 minutes to get into anything I'm writing, so any words is great. Got caught up in my story. It's been a couple days since I've written. Oh no, I think we might have lost Savannah. Eva, good morning. I think I skipped something. Eva's here. There's so much noise outside. Oh no. Yeah, so RP Lenny got like over 1,000 words, which is crazy. I mean, I wouldn't say that. All right. I'm just gonna like kind of zoom through these. Sage's beta reading for a friend, which is awesome. Inspiration out the window. I'm assuming that's what that's for.
Yep.
Love nonfiction. Closest I've got it is realistic fiction. I love nonfiction too. I hope. Oh, wait. Here's Savannah. I got you back, girl. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you. I pressed a button. My bad.
All good. Everybody's saying hi. That's so fun. Oh, yes. Witchy AuthorTube. I love that we have like witchy AuthorTubers here. I'm personally not a witch, but I love hearing about it.
Yay, support.
Blogs and articles are the forefront of nonfiction writing these days, so that's totally legit. Witches are my jam. Okay, cool. We're caught up on comments. So that was our warm-up sprint. We have a game to play. Is anybody interested in trying that? I'm going to explain it, and then we can figure out if that's what we want to do or not. And Sako, I've already, like, right before the session, I explained it to Sara and Savannah. So you can decide whether or not you want to play. So the game is called, everybody, Spill or Quill. I'm going to put it on the banner here. Wow, I can't spell. There we go. Spill or quill. So basically, I've got 2 cups. This is the spill cup, and this is the quill cup. And everybody's going to pick whether they want to spill or quill. And so that means spill is giving up, like, it's going to be a writer type question, like, what's your least favorite genre to write? Or like, what is your biggest dream as an author? Stuff like that. So if you pick spill, you have to answer the question. Everybody on screen will answer the question if they pick spill, and the people in the comments will answer the question in the comments. And then you get to do whatever you want for the writing sprint. If you pick quill, you don't have to answer a question, but you have to do what the suggestion on the paper says for the duration of that writing sprint. It's all writing related. It's like include this word or skip a scene and write one scene ahead. So I don't know. Do you guys want to give it a shot?
Sure.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Awesome. Does everybody in the comments understand? It's basically like a writing truth or dare. Basically.
Yeah. Which is cool. Like,
yeah, it's fun. And I swear none of the questions are like super everything's definitely super chill.
Okay.
Yay, everybody says sounds fun. I love it. Let's play Squill or Quill. Okay, so everybody right now, I'm going to give everybody a couple seconds and everybody has to pick whether they want to spill or quill. So I don't know. I think I'm going to go with quill because I kind of want to, I don't know what I'm writing, so I want to try one of these challenges.
So are we all picking different ones or do we all do the same one?
Everyone picks different ones.
Okay, I'll do spill.
I'll do spill.
I'll do spill.
Okay. So let's reveal the spill one first because the spill one, everybody who picked spill is going to have to answer the question.
Oh, we
Man,
have so many
lots of
people
people in
saying
the
spill in
comments.
the comments.
Yeah, lots of people in the comments. Spill, spill, spill. There's one quill. GD picked quill. I picked quill too. Quill. Okay, we see another quill. I think spill is overwhelming though. Lots of people on spills. Okay. I'm going to pick a good one then. Oh, this one's the most scandalous one of them all.
Oh
Great, let's
no!
go with it.
Give us an unpopular writer/bookish opinion.
Oh, I have one.
Start us off, Savannah. That is the spill.
I like the Twilight books. I know tons of people hate the story and hate Stephanie Meyer and her writing and everything, but I am one of the people that has really enjoyed the books. And as I've read them later in life and have been writing more seriously, I've seen ways where writing could have been stronger, but I still like the story. It's guilty pleasure.
You know what? I'm not a fan of the entire series, but I loved the first book. Like I loved the first Twilight book so much.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just waiting for people in the comments to start rolling in with their spills because lots of people picked spills. All right. Sarah, Sako, do you have one? Or are you thinking?
I'm thinking.
I think I have one.
Girl on the Train was not that great. Sorry, not sorry.
I enjoyed the book of that, but I didn't see the movie. Sage, are you talking about the book or the movie? Just out of curiosity.
Also enjoyed the book.
I was like, how did she outline this? Like, I can't imagine trying to write something that complicated and revealing all the right things and the right point of view at the right time. That's amazing.
Yeah, I enjoyed Girl on the Train, but I wasn't too like I had no expectations going into it. I didn't know any hype. Like I just kind of went in and read it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I thought it was a little disorienting at some points, but like I thought it was chill. Oh, we have more spills coming in. Wait, Twilight series. More so on the fourth book. I promise, guys, this is the most scandalous one. If you decide not to do spill anymore, you can do quill, but you have to do the quill. Bookish, Harry Potter doesn't interest me at all. Never read it and have no desire to. It's okay.
That is quite scandalous.
My Harry Potter heart is like hurting.
I'm wearing Harry Potter socks right now, you guys.
I have to admit, like, maybe this is my spill, but I have to admit the very similar in that I read the series and I want my life back. I don't like her prose. I don't like her characters. I love her world.
Yeah.
Her setting and all of that jazz. But especially in light of like, you know, the kind of person that she's revealed herself to be and all of that jazz. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have like Ravenclaw stuff and Slytherin stuff and whatnot, but like that's more about the culture that revolved around the book and less about the book itself.
I think that's totally fair. Like I definitely know people who are kind of similar in a sense, Sako, who like the culture around it, but they're not necessarily into the books themselves.
Oh my God. I read Prisoner of Azkaban because people said that it was the best one and I wanted my life back. I was so mad.
That's your unpopular opinion that you don't like Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban because that is undoubtedly the best one. All right, let's keep going. I hate that Hermione and Ron ended up married. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. I loved Girl on the Train. Oh no, it skipped. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay, Game of Thrones ain't for me because it's hella long. That's a good one. Mine is kind of whack. It's possible for the movies to be better than the books. I agree. I like that one. I think the Throne of Glass series went downhill after the second book. I never officially finished reading the Harry Potter series. Oh, guys, I love all these bookish ones. Sarah, do you have one yet?
I do, but it's related to writing.
That's fine. Go for it.
Well, I know that everybody has their own writing processes, but I know that like on AuthorTube, it certainly seems that a lot of people like quickly drafting a first book. At least those are the ones that I've seen a lot of. It took me 3.5 years to write my first, or the book that I'm now currently working on. And I didn't do it in order. And that's my unpopular opinion is I can't write in order.
That's a good one. I have always written, not always, but I don't edit chronologically, but I've always written chronologically. But this book, because of so many rewrites, wasn't chronological, the one that I'm working on. That's a good one. Yeah, the chronological. If you say True Blood is even close to the Suki Sako series, we cannot be friends. I don't know what that is, but okay. Common misuse can ruin a book. Wow, that's yeah. Oh, but Oxford comma or no Oxford comma? That's the question.
Oxford comma.
I
vote Oxford comma.
I will die on that hill. It's Oxford comma for life. Yeah. That is the one, like, I'm like, oh, I love it. Ooh, I love descriptions. The more, oh no, I'm skipped. Ah. Okay, so while we continue through the rest of the comments, because I'm missing some, everybody let us know how long you want to go for the writing sprint, and I'm gonna reveal the quill. So that one's lame. We're not doing that one. I wrote some of these like throughout the week, and like some of them are one of the earlier ones I'm not that into. Oh, I like this one. Write yourself into a scene. That's
Mary Sue.
Write yourself into a scene. So that's everybody who chose quill, which is me. I have to write myself into a scene, and then everybody who chose quill can let us know how they did at the end. Okay, so everybody let us know how long you want to go for this sprint. Everybody who chose spill and spilled can actually do the writing sprint how they so choose. And everybody who did not spill or chose quill has to write yourself into a scene.
We've got several votes for a 20-minute sprint and one for a 19-minute, 17-second sprint, which I love.
That sounds good.
I'm vibing with that.
Yeah. I like these random times.
Okay, we'll do that one. Let's just go through the rest of these spills because I like them. I don't see how Emily Blunt was anything like Megan in the book and was so angry about that. Okay, that's for Girl on the Train. The YA dystopia genre feels like the same story no matter the book. Ooh, okay, interesting. I like dystopian. I didn't enjoy the book at all, and the movie was better. This is Girl on the Train, but not great. I haven't finished the Harry Potter books. I literally can't think of any. Well, Amanda, I guess that means that you have to do the quill. I've got plural first edition copies of Harry Potter books and never read any. Whoa, that's a good confession. I definitely love the culture more than the original books for Harry Potter. Maybe I've never watched Game of Thrones because it sounds boring as hell. That's a good one. Okay, Amanda, that's your confession. I feel like that's a good bookish confession. I'm not a fan of Jane Austen or Shakespeare. I actually love Shakespeare. How do you guys feel about Shakespeare?
I love Shakespeare.
Don't love Shakespeare personally. I love Jane Austen, but I don't know. Maybe if I tried reading it now, it'd be different. But I remember being forced to read it in high school and hating it because I'd rather read fantasy.
Yeah.
I had a class where we had to read 14 of his plays in a semester.
What?
And yeah, it was basically like one a week, and I suffered through that class.
That's crazy.
Oh.
What's your favorite? 12th Night's my jam.
12th Night is really fun. The Midnight Summer one.
Mm-hmm. Midsummer Night's Dream.
Thank you. That one was probably the best because it was the most like fantastical one.
Yeah.
I've never read that one. I've only seen it as a play. Like I've only seen it acted out, but I've never read it. It was great though. I have not read any Harry Potter books yet. Unpopular opinion, Goblet of Fire was JK running out of ideas. It just said, May, let's have a sports day at school.
That's funny.
That is so good. That should be a quote somewhere.
Oh my God.
Let's just have a sports day at school. Oh my God, RP, that is so funny. You should put that on a t-shirt. Love stories are boring as a genre. Ooh, Eva, that's a good one.
Oh, I'm seeing Macbeth in the chat, and I'm just like, that was my like stayed up for 2 weeks doing papers on it and like didn't sleep at all, and I quit caffeine at the same time, and it was terrible. It was.
Oh, you don't drink caffeine, Sako?
I do drink caffeine, but I didn't drink I needed to detox then because I was like super addicted.
Yeah. I also am I quit caffeine for like 5 years, and I still don't generally drink caffeine, but I'll have a cup of coffee in the morning if there's no decaf available because I like the ritual. But
yeah, I follow.
Because Sara, I know from your vlogs too, you don't drink that much caffeine, right?
No, I don't. I probably have coffee like once every 3 months, although I'm definitely going to have some today.
Yeah, you're up early. Okay, I'm just going to Oxford comma. Okay, wow, I'm behind. I'm sorry, guys. This was hard, but I like when books keep getting rebooted and changed for the movie adaptations. I think this is an unpopular opinion. Not sure. I think it is. A lot of people don't like it. 8 years working on my work in progress. Sara, that's Sage is like your kindred spirits. It's true. Like if you guys are spending a long time, I feel like a lot of people spend a long time on their work in progress and writing paces. I spent my first book in this series. I started it in 2015. So
yeah, this book that I'm releasing in November, like I technically started it in 2011.
yeah.
So like this is
been a long time coming.
9 years in the making, and
wow.
finally off at the editor, and hopefully she doesn't have too much to say.
Everybody's just responding to the Jane Austen and Shakespeare. I skipped through all the time. Okay. Jane Austen and Shakespeare. People's favorite is Macbeth. Shakespeare to be watched, not read. I like that. But I kind of like reading it too. Macbeth or Othello forever. Macbeth is my jam. Macbeth. Wow, we have a lot of Team Macbeths here. I liked the lighthearted spirit of Twelfth Night. Lighthearted. As lighthearted as Shakespeare can get, I suppose. Okay. Everybody's still talking about Shakespeare. I'm sorry, guys. Shakespeare has respect for contributions to the arts. But to keep things going, we are going to get into the quill of this. So the writing sprint. RP's first novella took 4 years to write. I've been working on mine for only a year, so it's going to, but to be fair, it still feels like a first draft. Yeah. Lots of people, it depends. Some people can write a book in a month and like have it be like totally ready. All right. The sprint. I'm going to get the timer up. Everybody, pens at the ready. We are going to go for 19 minutes and 17 seconds. And does everybody who's doing quill remember what they're supposed to be doing? You're writing yourself into a scene. And we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everybody. All right, everybody, that is time. Let me just turn this annoying timer off. So how did everybody do? I'm sorry, I'm half writing and half on my phone because I'm doing social media for the retreat, so. All right, how did everybody do? I did the quill. How did all my people who did the quill do? Oops.
Oops. There we go.
All
Well,
right.
I did not do the quill. Sorry. But I did do 142 words.
That's awesome. I did the quill and I got to 185, but I was like, I'm going to write this in third person. And then it was so hard to write a scene about yourself in third person. I like halfway through, I'm reading it now. I'm like, oh shit, it changed to first person. So yeah, that was difficult.
Yeah, I've been training myself to write third person past tense for like my RP things, and maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help when I do third person when I do books and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. How'd you guys do in the sprint?
I did more revisions.
How did you do, Keelan?
Oh, I got 182, I think. 182. Except my first person to like, I kept switching to first person by accident. So I'd go back and fix it because I was like, I want to write in third person. And then I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm writing, like, I'm probably not going to keep this scene anywhere. Like, if I were to keep it, I'd switch my name out and try and like rejig it. But yeah. I saw a whole bunch of comments come through as we were like doing that sprint. Sako, do you want to like, I'm going to skip because there were so many, but it seemed like you were talking about something really interesting in the comments.
So there is a kind of Celtic fairy called a slua. And they are like, I wouldn't call them evil per se, but they're not good. And they tend to be like, if I could equate it to another fairy, I don't know. But they're really like creepy looking and super black, and like we were talking about how she read some with like wings and I did mine with horns, and there's all kinds of stuff like that. They tend to steal the souls of people whose hearts are broken.
Oh, that's like so sad and romantic at the same time.
Right? So they kind of bask in their horror.
Mm-hmm. I was like, because I saw the conversation that was going on and like, this sounds really interesting. So I looked it up and read the brief Google description and I was like, oh, cool. You know what? I will get to the comments eventually, but can I just show you guys the cutest thing? I was going to put it in one of my vlogs coming up, but like, I'm just going to show you guys anyway. So the neighborhood by my old house that I grew up in, I went and met up with an old friend and we went for a social distancing walk. Someone and their grandkids put up a like painted bird's nest, and they hung it up in the trees and like painted it, and then they took a picture and called it a fairy garden.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, we put up a little fairy nest. And then everybody in the neighborhood went up and put up all these trees and like,
oh yeah, it's so cute.
A fairy garden. So all the kids in the neighborhood, and like, you can see how many there are. There are hundreds of them. And there's a little rock sign that says like it's the fairy's home, and to like, what does it say? It says fairy trail, and like, look how many there are.
That's amazing.
And so it was like one grandparents and their grandkids who were like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or whatever. They painted one and they said it was a fairy house and they hung it on the tree and then they posted about it and everyone went, and now it's this fairy garden. And I'm just like,
that's amazing.
I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, side note.
Super cute.
Super.
Spoiler for a future vlog. All right, so Destiny got more notes written. I'm getting things done on my checklist. I'm super excited to see how the people who did Quill did. Sage got another oh, no, it jumped. It jumped. Go back. Sage got another chapter read and comments made, which is awesome. Veronica got 141. Tammy got 217. Shankurti got continued writing my revision map for third draft rewrites in my YA and contemporary romance. That is a genre that I just haven't been able to master. D got 568. That's nuts. Sharon got 230 words and got a snack for my son. Veronica said without Quill, though. Didn't do Quill. Ingrid got 341. World of Writing got 365. Didn't write a year, though. Lol, that's funny. Ray got 603. Kimberly says 2 words, the title of the chapter, and ate some breakfast because it's 6:10. That is early. I know this is early, but we wanted to like try and get all the time zones. So we're going from like 8 a.m. and then Savannah's keynote is at 10 p.m. So it's like, Savannah, you've got a long day.
Yeah.
Adam Reed got 479. Eva got 410. Sherry got 0 word writer's block. Oh, I'm sorry. Michelle got outlined 5 chapters. Not sure on the word count, but still win. Heck yeah. 5 chapters outlined. That's awesome. Celine got 570. Life with Layla got 542. RP didn't do the Quill. I'm working on my supernatural thriller work in progress and got only 1,106 this time because I had to go make some lunch. That is still a ton of words. I've never been able to break 1,000 on a 20-minute sprint. Have you guys ever broken 1,000 on a 20-minute sprint?
Yes.
I don't remember. I might have.
But I knew exactly the scene I was going to write.
Yeah, it was just like I
was like, everything was laid out for me. All I had to do was fill in the gaps.
Yeah. That's like my most successful sprints are when I'm like, I know exactly what I'm going to do here. And then just like.
Yeah.
Lakin, I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. 548, I was writing book reviews instead of working on my story this sprint. Oh, that's fun though. Everybody likes a good book review. Good meaning like a well thought out book review. I'm not meaning positive or negative. That's what I meant by good. Like, you know, I don't know, whenever I see like all the King's Traders, because I read my reviews. I never ever comment on my reviews, but I read them. And I obviously don't read all of them because they're all over the place. But like whenever I see like a big, well thought out review, whether it's good or bad, I'm like, thank you, kind soul.
Yeah.
I've been editing, so I had written a comment where I had to elaborate more on what my kingdom is like. I had a main character dodge me. Oh, that's awesome! So Selena did the quill. If the main character dodged you, that's great. I wrote that's a way better way to do it. I wrote a full scene about myself. I feel like that's an easier route to go down. Sara got 290 and finished a chapter. It says, write first, edit later. POV is an easy fix. Just, oops. Oh, I hate fixing POV. Ooh, but yeah, it is an easy fix. It's just a tedious fix. Yeah, just time consuming. Yeah, same page. Yeah. I wrote 500 words and I wrote myself into a scene in which my main character assassinates someone. Ooh, that's so fun. Spirits of the Restless Dead. Oh, I'm assuming all these comments are from the little fairy video. I'm sorry I came late here. What's quill? Don't worry, we'll explain it again because we're about to do another one. Okay, guys. I'm just going to everyone's explaining what quill is. Yeah, I should add I'm writing a plan scene. I always tend to plan the next scene. Okay. Yeah. So do we want to do another round of spill or quill?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So for everybody who just arrived, we've got spills and we've got quills. And basically, if you choose spill, there's going to be a question on the paper that you have to answer. And then you can write the writing sprint as you so choose. And then if you choose quill, it's basically like the last prompt was write yourself into a scene, but it's basically a writing prompt or challenge. So then if you choose quill, you have to do the writing prompt or challenge for the next sprint. If you choose spill, you have to spill something and then do the sprint. So how long do we want to go for in the next sprint? Because we need to end at 10 to 10 so that we can have people go to the next sessions. So I'm thinking we go for we could probably do 2 shorter sprints, 2 10-minute or 12-minute sprints. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to do 1 long sprint and then chit chat at the end?
I'm thinking a 20-minute and then we can chat at the end.
Kimberly says 24.
Ah.
Shen Curdy says 25. I think those are all very long and ambitious, just because we have to end a little bit early. So maybe 20, like you said, Sako. A fun thing around 20.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So we've got kind of the sprint length. Now, does everybody choose? Oh, I like this one. 21:13. 20 in chat is good. 20 in chat is good. Okay. We'll figure out the exact time later. But do you all choose quill or spill?
Spill.
Spill.
Spill, but I'll probably do both.
I think I'm going to choose quill again because I still don't know what I'm writing. Everybody in the comments, spill or quill? I'm going to pick the spill now. But I'm going to wait until everybody picks before I pick the spill because that's not fair. I see a lot of people saying spill. I don't read is going for quill.
No, wait, spill.
Oh, no. Nobody's doing quill, guys. Come on. Let's go.
They're like, we don't want to marry Sue.
Yeah, I know, right? That one's a Mary Sue. The one that we just did. Spill. Maybe both. Both, actually. Okay, I don't read it's doing both. Spill. Lots of people are doing spill. Guys, I'm going to have to pick a good one because this is our last one. That one's not very good. Okay, that one's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just going to read them and pick the one that I think is the best one.
Okay.
That's the same one. See, I wrote these at different times. These are the same one. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys 2 options for spell. And you can pick which one you want to answer because these are all good. Okay.
Just pick one, man.
Because we don't have that much. I wrote a lot of them, and some of them are good, and some of them are just like meh. So there's 2. You can choose to answer one and or both.
Okay.
The first one is, what is your ultimate writing dream? So the kind of pie in the sky, and everything works out. What is your ultimate writing dream? And then the other is, tell us an embarrassing writing or bookish story. Those are the 2 spills. Because I can't make it easy for you people who choose spills.
Okay, so those that don't know what I write, I technically write World of Darkness fan fiction. I use their universe. And so what I'm doing is they have a little caveat in their legal stuff where I can technically publish my stuff. I just have to do it through them. Now, my dream would be that White Wolf Publishing actually because of all the marketing I'm doing, they actually see my book and they read it and they like it and they make it canon. I would love for my stuff to become canon. That would just
that's a super cool dream.
That is so cool.
Also, I've read a lot about I've listened to quite a few podcasts that more and more authors are doing that they're letting people write in their worlds and basically giving the rights to their worlds, but you have to publish through them or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really interesting publishing structure. And I've also heard a lot of people do it and then pick up collaborations and then they're this is one of our official authors now.
Right, exactly. That's the dream. That's
a really cool dream. I like it.
if we make money, great. If not, I work for a company that I've loved for 30 years.
So I don't know what my ultimate most writing dream would be, but one of the bigger ones would be, so I saw an interview one time with Patrick Rothfuss, who wrote The Name of the Wind, and his entire wall behind him was his books in all the other languages with all different covers. And I would love to write a lot more books and then be able to have like a wall, like a giant bookshelf of them in all different languages with all different covers, because that would just be the coolest thing.
I love that. That's so cool. I need to get my books covers printed out just in general. But just like a bookshelf full of your books, like
in all different languages and different covers. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So cool. Because like Caraval, we've all probably seen like all the different versions of Caraval in different languages and with different covers, and that's just so cool to see like what kind of cover art appeals to different places more, and then like how the title is translated into other languages and how it looks, and that's just fascinating to me.
That's awesome. That's a great dream. And it's like something that's like I feel like both of those things are like super unique. Mine's so basic if I were to answer that question.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
No, I know. It's an awesome. My dream is to, not that I chose this question, but to hit the USA Today bestseller list. And
that's not a small dream. That's still a really big
It's not. It's not. It's just, I feel like I haven't, like, you guys, I don't know. I feel like I haven't thought this one through.
Oh.
You'll probably get more ideas for things, like, as time goes on.
Yeah. Sarah, what's yours?
Well, now I kind of feel like mine is not as well thought out.
Oh.
I feel like that.
Yeah, yeah. Dreams aren't. You don't compare your dreams, people. In the
no, I just have a battle plan for mine. Dreams don't. Yeah, don't.
Incredible.
Don't think you have to have a battle plan for it yet.
I don't yet. Okay, so like absolute pipe dream would be for one of my books to get picked up by like the TV rights to be sold, and then like to have an HBO series made out of it.
That's not a small dream at all.
Yeah.
That's really hard to do. That's huge.
Oh, for sure.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's a pipe dream.
But those are the best kind.
That's true. And yeah.
Well, we're all gonna wait until we see your show on your book TV show on HBO.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what some of the folks in the comments said. Dee said, ultimate writing dream, publish a book on Russian history. That's really cool. And I am super like in awe of anybody who writes historical fiction or any type of history fiction or nonfiction.
I love doing that stuff. I love working history into my books.
Yeah, that's crazy. New York Times bestseller is the ultimate unrealistic goal. We love the New York Times bestseller list. I'm so, yeah. I feel like that was one of my goals for the long time, and then I changed to USA Today bestseller. But New York Times bestseller list is like obviously like
that's the top. That's the glass ceiling, like that.
Right. I can't wait to see your book on that list. It'll be on the list, 100%. Movie adaptations of my novel would be cool. That is, yeah, super great. I can't even imagine like seeing your book on the big screen or like a TV screen must just be like the weirdest experience.
I would be afraid of the director that is like using my intellectual property and twisting it for like a better audience, for TV audience or whatever. Like that's the reason why Neil Gaiman hasn't had like the Sandman series as a show yet, because he wanted to do it himself because he didn't want people to butcher it.
I will say I loved Good Omens. I loved the book. I loved the show. That's
because he had a hand in how that happened.
Yeah. I didn't know that, but it was great. I loved everything about it. I wrote a book when I was 11, and the I's aren't even capitalized.
So, little psychology thing in BDSM culture, when you're doing a DNS relationship for 24/7, you don't capitalize, the sub doesn't capitalize their I's because it insinuates that they have power. So I was a professional sub for like a decade, and it's a habit that I still do. So whenever I write in Scrivener or anything like that, and Google Docs I think does it too, it'll auto capitalize my I's. But if I'm doing it in like For the Words or in Write or Die or something like that, it doesn't. So when I went through my book, I had to go through and capitalize every single I.
Do you write in first person mostly? I'm guessing.
It depends on the book.
Emma, that is such a nice goal, to be able to support myself and my family off writing.
Oh, that's nice.
Ultimate Dream is really sad. Ultimate Dream is really sad. Sorry, I would love to one day have a book included in a curriculum that is studied.
No, that's not sad. Like, to have like schools all over the country or all over the world reading your book and analyzing it, like that's
a great goal.
That is a hefty goal.
Oh God.
You put it into circulation. That's awesome.
The comments. Oh gosh, we're behind. We gotta go.
Oh.
All right, that is awesome. Yeah, I'd love to be able to publish my whole big ass series and people to create fandoms around it. Yes, fan fiction was my goal for a really long time. I wanted people to create fan fiction about my book. Yeah, I love that.
Fan art would send me over the moon.
Yeah. I want to make a living income off my book. Second spill, I published upper YA, and my ex's mother wanted to read my book because she assumed YA was clean and he had to correct her. That's an embarrassing writing story. I love it. Dream to be able to support myself from my writing. That's such a good dream. Is to one day have a few published books out alongside my music career and research science. That is a whole bunch of really cool things.
Well, I don't know if I call it legal savvy. I just read the fine print.
My writer's dream would be that people are still reading and talking about my stories long after I'm gone. That's amazing. Embarrassing.
How do you want to be remembered?
Yeah. Embarrassing reading moment. When I was in high school, I loved to read at this particular cemetery because it was quiet. One day I read till dark and went to walk home and ended up falling into a grave.
Oh my gosh.
That is harrowing.
That is...
Holy crap.
First of all, I'm glad you're okay, but that is a great story.
Wow, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
I would not be okay.
Were you reading horror? Because... Oh my gosh.
Are you still in therapy? Like...
That's a great story. I'm super glad you're okay, but that is an awesome story because that's not a shortfall.
That is not a shortfall. No.
Mm-mm.
Oh God, if you fall in, can you get back out? Oh my God.
I guess you have to yell. I don't know. That's...
Oh, that would make a great story.
Yeah. It's because most people want film rights and money and such. I just want someone to study me. That's great. I love that goal. My dream would be people who are excited about my books and maybe a movie TV show adaptation. Yeah. Oh my gosh, sorry, my thing's lagging when I switch comments. Ultimate writing dream, my income supports our lifestyle in a way that allows my mister to be a stay-at-home. I think I might have to steal that one from you. Zara, same to Savannah about alternating POV. It keeps things fresh so I never get bored while I write to my story. Savannah, I think I might have missed one of your... Anyway.
It was way up there. It's fine. We were just talking. Somebody had asked about if you're writing in multiple point of views, if you would write everything from one point of view and then everything from the other point of view, or if you would switch it up and like chronologically write from different points of view. So that's how I do it.
Yeah. I like that.
I like doing close, like third person close, because that's like kind of the stepping stone from first person to third person, and then I'll start messing around with multiple POV. But
yeah, third person close for me is my sweet spot. Oh wait, ultimate writing dream: get the unofficial title of crime queen and be almost up there with Agatha Christie. Almost, she is the true queen. That is great.
That is they'll have that legacy. You know, that's
I would
legacy
like
is a lofty goal.
all the little choices. Oh, I like that title. I would like all the little choices to be made into a TV series and for David Tennant to be in it even for like 5 seconds.
Yes.
That's great. All right. And an embarrassing story is that once I wrote a fan fiction about myself and my crush. That is great, Amanda. I love that. I love these embarrassing stories. I don't know if so if we are going to get through all of these amazing dreams, we probably won't have time for another sprint. So what we could do is we could pause right here on the dreams, do a quick 5-minute sprint, and then come back to the dreams.
Okay.
That sounds good.
And then for those who chose spill, like myself, this sprint you will have to. These are the spills. Spend the sprint writing a flash fiction.
Oh, okay.
A 5-minute flash fiction, I guess. So it'll be very short. All right. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to do 9:36. Yeah, we want to have time to get through everybody's dreams because they're so amazing. And it's so inspiring listening to everybody like not figure out, but tell us what they want to do. And I want to make sure we get to everyone's comments, but I also want to leave time so that people can go to the next sessions. And Sako, you have one of the next sessions, so
I am the next session for the writing sprints. So the window is up. I'm getting ready I'm basically prepping right now to basically pick up the torch. And people are waiting, so that's cool.
All right, and I'm gonna read Emma's one because it's great. I used a friend's name in a story once. No, the character was not based off them, and they found and read the printed version of that story. And let's just say the character wasn't flattering. Yeah, I hope that they understood that it's not based off them. Okay, I've got 5 minutes off the clock. Pens at the ready, everybody. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, everybody, that is time. How did it go? I literally only got 60 words.
I got 39.
I couldn't come up with a plot.
Yeah, for my flash fiction, I started one story about an owl, and then I changed it to a monster in a closet, and I was like a kid's kind of flash fiction story, and then it just didn't.
I thought about stealing Jenny's idea about a girl who writes in the cemetery, and then when she tries to go home, she falls into a grave. And then, like...
Yeah. 5 minutes is a short time. Savannah, how'd you do? Oh, I keep doing that.
I revised about another page-ish.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so there's still a whole bunch of comments to go through about the big dreams. Everybody let us know how you did. We're going to get through the dream comments at least. And yes. 1 second though. I'm just going to because I'm doing the social media all day, I'm just going to take a picture for Instagram of the stream real quick. Okay. Everybody smile. Thanks, guys. Okay. So yeah, because everybody who hasn't followed our Instagram yet, it's AT Virtual Retreats, like AuthorTube Virtual Retreats. But there's a puzzle giveaway on our Instagram right now. So go and check it out. All you have to do is tag a friend and then follow the account that donated the puzzle. So yeah, please go check it out. And we're doing the gift card giveaways through the stream. So there's puzzles and gift cards. Okay. Let's get back to the dreams. I liked the dreams. Oh my gosh. My StreamYard is taking so long to bring up the comments though. I dream to write a book that just feels real. That's a great dream. I think we all aspire to that a little bit. I was writing in class one time. Oh, this is an embarrassing story, guys. I was writing in class one time, as I often did, and a dude stole my notebook and read what I was writing out loud. I wouldn't care today, but then I was mortified. Yeah.
Aww.
That sucks.
So when I was a teenager, I was mentally ill, and I used a notebook as a journal. And my friend stole my notebook and while I was at lunch and tucked it into a random classroom, and guidance got a hold of me and, and they basically recommended to my parents that I be put on medication, and like it was just a big mess.
That's awful that someone did that.
Yeah.
And also, like, I feel like at that age, a lot of people are struggling with mental health, and it's like a thing, like, I don't want to say, like, it's a way to vent. Like, you need to have a private place to vent your feelings. I feel like that's healthy, right?
Right. And I wrote it all in third person. Like,
I couldn't even write myself in third person in that previous sprint. So, all right. Yeah. So I think, D, this comment is for Sara, like a GOT series size HBO series for your story. Is that what you're thinking, Sara?
Like they just put so much like fun and like creative power behind the shows, and like that's the dream.
Yeah.
And they did dragons really well, which is important.
They did dragons so well.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the dragons in GOT. Oh, this was to Zoe saying that someone stole the class book and the notebook and read it out loud. Ultimate writing dream to be making a living solely off of novels. That is a great one. Yes, World of Writing. These are going to be saved. They're all going to be on our individual channels, but it's also going to be on the AuthorTube's Retreats channel. It'll be there forever. The link is down in the description box, so make sure you go and follow that. It's also a super easy way to continue down the streams for the day. Are you multilingual? I can only speak one language, but I would like to learn French or Italian. Oh, Savannah, we can practice our French together.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh my gosh.
I think, Sarah, you're also trying to learn French, right? No?
Yes. Haven't in a few weeks, but yes.
I think the chat replay works after the video has finished. Yes, it does. I have enabled it, but some, like, you have to enable it. So some videos might have the chat function and some might not. But I think I've enabled it. I can read and write in French and German. That's amazing. Oh, Sarah, this was your comment about, oh no, what happened? We jumped. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Every single time it jumps, it's super hard. Okay, you know what? I'm so sorry. But I think we are at 9:50 and we're going to have to wrap up anyways. So I'm so sorry, guys, if we didn't get to your big dream for writing. I tried. We tried.
We tried.
So does everybody, really quickly, because now it's jumped to the bottom of the comments, does everybody remember the secret word for this session? I'm quizzing you all right now. I'm going to wait till it comes up in the comments. And I'm going to check the comments on my phone.
I think that might have been mentioned before I came in.
Yeah, so it's the secret word.
Yeah.
So all the streams have, it's right together apart for this one, but all of the streams throughout the day have the secret word. This was so fun and so productive. Oh, yay, Dee, I'm glad you had a good time. Okay, right together apart. Yes, everybody, the secret word for this session is right together apart. Every single session is going to have a secret word. If somebody forgets to say their secret word, remind them in the comments. It'll be hidden throughout the session, and keep track of them all day. Keep a pen and paper, like keep your secret words. And then at the end of the day, in the description box of all these videos, there's going to be a link to a feedback form. So, or if it's not in the description, come back to this video and fill in that feedback form, because that is where you can enter to win one of 4 $15 Amazon gift cards. And each secret word is an entry. So keep those secret words close. Don't lose them. Okay, everybody's got the secret words. That is great. That is great. Everybody's yelling them. Oh, yay, the editing bard made it. Woo! I know it's super early for you, Stephen. Like super, super early. All right, so everybody keep those secret words. If we watch sessions tomorrow, can we fill it out then? World of Writing, great question. These sessions are all going to be available, and the winners of the gift cards are going to be announced at the end of May. So the winners will receive an email at the end of May. So you can fill out the feedback form like until then, basically. Like on May, at the end of May, we'll be doing the draw, and probably end of May, June 1st or June 1st will be when the winners get an email. So yes, there is time to fill out the feedback form. I would suggest doing it today though, because I would lose stuff. All right. Before we go though, I'm going to let everybody here talk a little bit about their upcoming sessions because we still have a couple minutes. But before we do that, I'm just going to say what's next real quick. Again, the links are in the description, or follow the AuthorTube Virtual Retreats channel. So up next, we've got Sako doing writing sprints. And then we also have Mandy Lynn doing a book marketing session. And the sessions, like the learning sessions, I suppose, are much shorter than the writing sprints. So you could always like kind of flip back and forth or go to one and then go to the other. So that is coming up. Those are the 2 next ones. But I'm going to let everyone chit chat about what they're doing today. So I don't know, whoever wants to go, or whatever you want to promote, because thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah. I go up next at 10 o'clock, at the top of the hour, rather. I will be doing it live from my blanket fort, and we'll be like writing up a storm and talking about witchy stuff and like doing all the things that come up. So I'll be streaming until 1 p.m. So I got the lion's share of the streaming time. Come hang out, come chill, and I'm not offended if you like. I'll kind of direct you towards the talks and stuff like that as they come up.
And then at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Keelan and I are going to be on my channel talking about world building and all things world building.
Cool.
And at the end of the day at 10 p.m. EST, I'm going to be talking about the value of failure and how to enjoy the writing journey and how to know when you've arrived. And I think that's stuff that's going to be hopefully really encouraging to everybody, and just a good way to end the seminars for you, hopefully.
I'm super excited for everything that's coming up and the keynote. And yeah, everybody just make sure to keep getting those secret words. And the feedback form helps us a lot because this is the first and kind of what we hope to be a larger series of virtual writing retreats, because it's free. And we, like we said at the beginning, we want to support our writing community, and we want to be able to support like the global community as well. So please make sure to subscribe to the AuthorTube Retreats channel. Follow us on Instagram at AuthorTube Retreats. Use our hashtag Write Together Apart. Post about it, share it. This is going to be a super fun day. We are super excited and we're having a blast. I'm going to just throw it over to Steven here because he is doing a speaker. He's speaking at 11 a.m. about how to start your stories off easier. So make sure to go to that session as well. There is so much going on today. All of it is linked in the description. And I think we are going to leave you at that with 5 minutes to grab your coffee and move over to the next session. So thanks so much, guys. And maybe we'll do another spill or quill, like not in the writing retreat, but like somewhere else. I feel like that was fun. And if I didn't spend so much time talking at the beginning, describing what was going on throughout the day, we would have had more time.
And everybody, make sure you thank Keelan because she's put a lot of work into organizing all of this and making it all happen. There's tons of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we don't even know about. So everybody, make sure you thank her for all the hard work she's put into this.
Yes, thank you, Keelan, for putting this together.
Thanks so much, guys. Super excited for the day and can't wait to see what everybody does. Thanks, everyone, so much for coming, and all of the people who have volunteered. Everybody here is volunteering their time on a Saturday, so thank you all. And yeah, looking forward to it. Okay, we're going to sign off now so you guys can move over and talk to everyone later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.